So how y'all interviews really go? Freestyle.
Really, just I don't know. You watch podcasts?
Yeah, I seen your joint. Y'all just is y'all like really just freestyling or y'all?
Yeah, it's basically like a freestyle, bro. Like a fucking just a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't even call these an interview. I call them just a conversation. Okay. I do want to tell you know what I'm saying. We do want to get your story and you know your journey and shit. But we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying though? The difference between like. Yeah, see? Yeah, like some people don't get it. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna go with the flow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some people be like
I did Young Jock like that. Huh? When I did Young Jock interview.
I think I did see that.
Yeah, I was just going.
That was him interviewing you, right?
Mm-hmm. I was just going.
Yeah. Wait, does he have an actual show or is that was just like a one-off thing with you?
Radio. Well, it's like he got his own little podcast joint.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta tap in because I don't think I seen who else he had on.
Yeah, me, Ross, everybody, man.
Young Jock had that as going down, right?
Yeah.
He had them all. Come on, like
yeah,
definitely listen to that coming up like middle school and shit.
Mm-hmm. That was that shit, bro.
Yeah,
for real, bro.
I fuck with. So you said you lost your keys? You still ain't find them?
Man, hell yeah, bro. Walking out the house, I'm like, damn. Like I'm like, how the fuck I lose my key? Look, you know, I'm trying to be on time and shit. You know, I done missed you the first two times.
Yeah, so we met at Cartel's joint. Mm-hmm. Where else we meet at?
Shit, we was out somewhere. I can't remember.
I feel like when I was only that joint. Can't even remember now. It was funny because you were peer pressuring Larry to smoke the blunt.
Oh yeah,
he was hit the blunt, Larry.
Yeah, motherfucker want to smoke. Hit the blunt, Larry.
Yeah, like you see what we doing with Larry? That's kind of just like we be having fun with Larry.
Yeah.
Like it's just in a way
dog,
to like,
man.
Yeah, like I fuck with it. How you know Cartel?
Man, I know Cartel since we was young, man. We kind of like was going at it together with this music shit. Like he was doing his thing, I was doing my thing. We used to do a lot of local events, bring the local artists in, let them perform. You know, we was always big on that. You know what I'm saying? Like helping other artists out, whatever. You know, based on what we got going on. So we've been like locked in since we was high school. That's my dog.
And
played basketball together before we was rapping.
I didn't even know he played ball. Mm-hmm. He was up here kind of recently too.
Yeah. Like
now I fuck Cartel. Yeah. He really been showing me love before like he really even knew me, bro. The first time I ever met him was like probably like 2017, 18. I went to Rick Rogers' old studio and he was in there. Mm-hmm. And we had just met. And I think I was selling hats at the time. Mm-hmm. And he just like caught one of my hats. Like he didn't even know me type shit.
He always been like that, man. Show love.
And then like you said, putting artists on. I got hip to John Stacy at that event.
Yeah. Oh, that's my boy too.
Bro, John Stacy really rap.
Yeah, John hard. Stacy hard. John Stacy a rapper.
Yeah. So where does this fucking?
Yeah,
go ahead. So where does this journey start for you, bro? Like I know. So you from Newport News, right?
Yeah, I'm from Newport News.
Yeah. I was looking down on your Spotify. You got a lot of music out, bro.
Yeah, I be dropping.
I went all the way down to your bottom. I think the first song you got out is the shit with Boosie.
Oh yeah, lately. No, I was dropping before that, but you know, I've been rapping before everybody was using Spotify, iTunes. You know, I was rapping when it was SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I got listed music on SoundCloud, you know.
Shit that's not even out on the other platforms.
And before that, bro, I was selling CDs, bro. Like getting that money, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about streaming, you know what I'm saying? I started learning about streaming on SoundCloud. Like when I started rapping with Gotti, Twan Gotti, he put me on the SoundCloud, and that's when I was going crazy. Like everybody was doing numbers on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
That joint crazy, bro.
That was like the hub for like underground shit. Mm-hmm. Cause you know now it's like certain music or certain artists that get mainstream and like everybody knows about it. But then I fuck with just the discovery process. Mm-hmm. Going to find somebody that nobody really know about or putting your friends on to somebody or like.
Right. That's it's those the more organic fans, you know what I'm saying? Those fans more organic, the people who, you know, like, all right, you put somebody on, they like, oh, this dude hard, and they go searching, and they can look through the old catalog, and they can turn into a fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like fans like that rather than forced fans. I don't like forcing my music on people.
What do you mean by forced fans?
Like, tagging the whole time. Like I used to do that. I used to tag everybody on my Facebook. Then you see people putting little subliminals like, man, motherfucker, tag me one more time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's just how it is, you know. Out here, like, we don't really have a support hub here. You feel me? when it comes to the artists, when it comes to the clothing lines, like people support it, but very few do. You know, you put it this way: it's so few supporters. You know them, like you know the supporters. Like you know what I'm saying? It's so few of them. You know them. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody else just be like wave to wave.
They like wait for you to pop first.
Yeah.
Then they want to be like, oh, I been knew you was going. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been thinking about that recently too, bro. Like just kind of with the off-world brand, like because we have a Facebook like a group, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But our Facebook is dead. Mm-hmm. All our growth is pretty much on Instagram. With people that don't know me.
Yeah.
But the people that I went to high school with that know me like from school, they don't support, bro.
Don't.
So it's like we really built a brand. Like I get it now. Like you got to go outside the people that know you, which it's kind of backwards. Like it shouldn't be like that, but
it's kind of like a thing where people want to. You gotta make. It's like people don't believe it till they see it. They like, man, he ain't about to pop. Cause people who know me, they know. If you know me, you know I've been rapping since like shit since I was like 13, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been rapping for a long time, and the thing about it is, me rapping that long, I understand the phases. So you got people who coming in late, and on the new wave, don't understand the groundwork to get to this. Thinking they can just come in, it's gonna be easy. Like, it ain't about money. Like, people blow so much money. I went through that, blowing so much money, and you still in the same position because it's misappropriated funds. You get what I'm saying?
Blowing money on what?
Like promotion. Paying this person, instead of looking into whatever you're trying to do yourself, because that's all they did. So you know it's always a middleman that's gonna try to make the bulk of the money. You get what I'm saying? And I don't knock their hustle, because that's their hustle. You get what I'm saying? But instead of looking it up, Googling everything, looking up how to get your stuff here, do this and do that, you know, those are the type of things us artists need to learn. Like, stop being lazy and learn the shit yourself. It's cheaper. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, my dad told me that. That's everything in life.
Everything, bro.
If you about to build a house, everything you know how to do, you don't got to pay somebody else to do it.
Mm-hmm. Because the people you paying, they eating. Yeah. For sure.
And a step further, not even that they want to eat. They don't want you to learn. Mm-hmm. They like that you don't know how to do that shit because you got to go to them.
Man, I had a dude, man. I ain't gonna say no names because had a dude, man. I was spending money for this dude for years, man. Like spending. And it always felt like I was getting an inch closer because of how he hyped it up. The people he put me around. And I always felt like, yo, damn, bro, give me a step further. But when I really got on and realized the amount of things I was missing out on, it kind of made me angry because now that I got on and I go around him after I get on, I see what he doing to artists.
What were you paying him for? Like specifically?
You know, like showcases. Put me around these people, this label, that label.
Was he like one of those promotion guys?
Yeah, he was a promoter dude. And you know, like down to the artists in Virginia, I feel like I put a lot of artists on with him that I felt like he could have did more with. I seen talent in them, you know what I'm saying? And nothing happened. You feel me? So it's just like, I look at it like I was a fool, but I won't do it again. You know, and that's why I try to get on artists like, yo, don't do that.
So they can like avoid that.
Yeah, don't do this.
I think also at the end of the day, bro, you could be in these rooms, you can know people, like, it doesn't matter though. At the end of the day, if you don't got it, if your skill is not where it's supposed to be, you just easily never get back invited in that room again.
Right. And
you could, you know, like, so I think you just really got to focus on your actual craft. Whatever you're trying to do, you just got to get good at it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so maybe we could back up a little bit. Like, okay, so, yeah, you want to just tell us like a little bit kind of coming up, childhood life, and how you even got into, you know what I'm saying, what you do?
Shoot, coming up, man, I grew up out the creek, downtown Newport News, you know what I'm saying? We came up, man, for real, just figuring it out. Like, everything we get our hands on, we was doing it, but we was always together. Like, you know, my friends, we real close. We like, all us come from the same thing. So it's like, we real close, you know what I mean? Close knit. Oh, you know, we came up playing football, you know, getting beat up by the older homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, being kids. You know, one day, Like my I don't know if you know Trey Cinco.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll see. One day,
You know, he an artist too?
yeah, he artist. You know what I'm saying? Him and my boy LJ, they was just rapping, bro. And I'm like, damn, I know I can do that shit. So one day we go in the booth, I lay one jump, and I'm like, yo, I could do this. So I started writing.
How old were you at this point?
I was like 14. Started writing. I'm like, the next thing you know, everybody kind of like doing other things, and it's just like I felt like this is me, this is my lane. So I just kept doing it, getting better, and then eventually, I got around certain artists that were just as serious as me, like Twan Gotti, Rick Rogers. I started getting around artists like that, and they were just like showing me different things. Me being around that, just like, all right, bet. So I need to do this. But you see a lot of other artists that be around these artists, they don't
pick up on
they
the
don't
game.
want to pick up on that. I would sit behind the computer and watch before I even touch the mic.
What's some things they showed you think?
Like I started punching, like not writing. Cause like a lot of things you write, and I try to explain it to them. I really went in there and told them, like, look, how do I do this? Because when I write this, it ain't coming out the same the next day when I come late. It ain't the same energy. So they like, start freestyling. And I started freestyling. First, it was coming out a little, but once I went through more in life, it started, mellowing out. Everything started coming together, and I became a real good songwriter. You feel what I'm saying? So now, it's just about like making hits, bro. That's it. That's why I record so much music. So I started.
That one.
Yeah, so I started then, and I just kept going, bro. And it been up ever since. Like, it been up ever since.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. I needed that.
Yeah.
Smoking
You want some water, bro?
blunt. Mm-hmm.
Right straight. Yeah, it's funny. Rick Rogers was up here recently. I don't know when was the last time you talked to him. He going through the whole new. He like on this whole Christian artist tip right now.
Yeah.
And even Twan too. I talked to Twan. I don't know if you seen that. We had I talked to Twan on IG Live.
Okay.
On some random shit. Like he called me from in there like.
Mm-hmm.
The funny part, I didn't know who he was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
My boy TC was with me. He knew who he was. He put me on like near the end of the convo, but it's still up on. I think it's still up on Instagram. It's on his page too. Like it was just funny. We talked for like 10 minutes, and he's just kind of. The first half, I'm like not knowing who he is, but he's being like cool about it and just kind of putting me on. But I feel like it was just like a classic moment. How you know Twan?
Oh, that's my cousin. So
Your actual cousin?
Yeah. So, and like we been locked in, but before we even knew all that, like we just been locked in, like he was always doing his thing on his side, and I was always doing my thing on my side. You know what I'm saying? And then like everybody else, like we need to be doing. We like, yo, we might well all come together.
He was rapping before you though?
Yeah, he been rapping. He been rapping. So, him just being like, all right, bro, come on, I'm gonna take you under my wing, boom. And I took it serious. That's what we talk about to this day. Like, you one of the only ones that took it serious, you know what I'm saying? And it's the combination of him and Rick, you know what I'm saying? And that combination, them things, it's just like, that got me motivated and more. And now I'm like a great artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do a lot of things. I'm versatile because of that, And I don't mind giving credit when it do, because that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And we all have those people in our lives that might nudge us a little bit towards a certain path.
Mm-hmm.
And you talking about being a great artist. I think that just comes with growing as a person, bro.
Yeah.
Like doing it for long enough to where you really find yourself in it, figure out what you're trying to say. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's my main thing, bro. That's my main thing. Like, bro, like, the rap game is tricky, bro. Like, it's people who don't got it make it because of how they move and they grind. You know what I'm saying?
don't got what, like money?
Like, not even the money, like just
talent.
Yeah, the talent.
Yeah.
Because once they get in the dough, they know to go get writers. I got the image, but I'm gonna give me some writers, and they gonna write for me, and then I'm just gonna keep it going like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers in the game. Y'all think like, yo, this he hard, but the whole time he got somebody writing for him, or they got somebody writing. Like everybody got somebody writing for him in the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's an open market right now for writers, for real.
I feel like we coming with a new term for that. I just literally thought of that in a moment. Like we gonna call them assembly line rappers.
Yep.
Because it's a whole, you know what I'm saying? It's like they got to get the assembly line. But then there's some people that should come from them, and it's different.
Like me, like bro, like for real, I could really go in the booth and just go. Another thing, put this out there. New Year's Eve, my mixtape dropping. Everybody hate Low. That's what it's called. I took the thing like everybody hates Chris.
Is the cover like a play on that?
Yeah. So that's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? And my goal is just to keep feeding the streets, man. Like giving them me. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than this MMG. Like it's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? It's about me accomplishing everything I came for. You know what I'm saying? Like I got steps to this. So everybody might think like, oh, Low-Ski slacking, Low-Ski doing this. Low-Ski doing what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like at the same time, you still got to be you.
Yeah.
Because if you get caught up in the industry, you get lost and you don't know yourself. That's why a lot of rappers go into depression and go into this because they feel like they're obligated to do something that you've been working hard all your life for. But they're obligated to do something because of some paperwork. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my own thing. Like I told everybody know how I'm rocking in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me. I'm doing this. I'm building this. And this was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, you're going to just fall in line with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like a puppet.
You're like lost in it. Like
yeah, like a puppet. Like a puppet.
Yeah, you touching on the you touched on the MMG joint.
Yeah, MMG.
I know that was a crazy moment for you.
Yeah, it actually was a big milestone in my life, bro. Like, you know, everybody always ask me like, yo, how you felt about that joint? Like, how you felt about when you got signed to MMG? It's just like, it's another milestone. Like, you know, every year you want to progress, no matter what, bro. Like, even with this podcast, I'm pretty sure you got goals with this. You got certain levels you want to go to with this. And I'm pretty sure you locked in, you know what I'm saying? No matter what nobody tell you, you already know what you want to do. You going to make sure that work first. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how you got to live, bro. That's how you got to move. You know what I mean? Like I tell you, the MMG situation, it woke me up like, damn, it can happen. Because I've been doing it so long. Damn, it can happen. But I still got work to do.
That's just like, really, that's just like, it's even more work to do now.
Even more work.
Somebody might think, yo, he got the co-sign, he got signed, and it's easy now.
Yeah, but then like, you in the industry, you competing with the industry. It ain't about what people think, like, around where you from and stuff, because they already, like, they been knowing me. They been knowing what I've been doing. It's about, how can I make this situation make sense for me? You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things that, you know, I got access to and everything else, but like I say, I'm just learning myself. It's like a restart. You know, how to move, how to market my stuff, how to do certain things. So it's the transition.
Yeah.
Big transition. About being on the road all the time and everything, you know. So, you know, and my kids still adjusting in there too. So.
How many kids you got?
4.
Oh, you got 4 kids?
Yeah, I got 4 kids.
Yeah, you
2
need to
boys,
get that money.
2
You
girls.
need to get to the money then.
Yeah, I need to get to the money, man.
So what was like, what was like the process? You know, how did Ross find out about you? How did, you know, all that come about?
Well, actually Slab, MMG Slab, which was Ross' manager. He always on the road with Ross. You know what I mean? He kind of like discovered me. Then like, oh, hey, bro, and one day, I ain't gonna lie, I was, you know, I'm a football coach too.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to get into that too.
So I'm a football coach. So, you know, one day I'm out there coaching the kids and I got a phone call like, hey, bro, my manager like, yo, we going to Ross' crib. I'm like, all right, you know, I done been around artists and ain't, like, what's new about this situation? But once I seen him really fucking with me, playing the music, he fucking with me, oh yeah, I like him, boom, boom, boom. And he gave me that stamp and he came out here and gave me the chain in my city, like, that's the real love right there. You know, that's when all right, bro, fucking with me. All right, bro, I don't even need to be under your ass and all that, following you. I got my own goals, but let me show you I could do this. You know what I mean? Before I come to you. Because I'm a boss too, just like you. You get what I'm saying? I'm my own boss.
What club was that at?
Broadway.
This video where they gave you the chain?
Yeah, Broadway.
Broadway?
Yeah.
That's Newport News, right?
Uh-huh. No, Norfolk.
Norfolk?
Norfolk.
That looked crazy, bro.
Yeah, it looked crazy.
I mean, it's Norfolk, but I kind of put the 757 all at one, like we in the 7.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, how did that feel? Just you on stage with bro, really showing you love, like he said. Like, yeah, how'd that feel?
That shit hit me hard. Like, you know what I mean? Emotional, bro. Like real emotional, bro. Cause like damn, bro. Like, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people I lost, like, to the streets, gun violence and all that was rooting for me that ain't here. Like, and you know, you wish they was here to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the real love. Then you got the fake love, fake motherfuckers coming around for the moment. You know, I had a lot of fake love. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people come around like, oh, we proud of you, we fuck with you, Loski. But you know what I'm saying? Like that, all that kind of fell off a little bit. You know what I mean? In the city. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, what you...
People forget quick.
Yeah, they forget, but at the same time, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay because, you know, they do the same thing with the dead. People pass away. They 1 minute is oh, boom, 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 and the next minute you forget about them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like certain things you expect out of people just being human beings. You feel what I'm saying? They can't help it themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't pay attention to, you know, like when they put out these little lists and all that stuff. Like, you shouldn't pay attention to that. Like, you know, it's good for certain people to feel like they're getting somewhere with it, but at the same time, like, don't let that get you discouraged. You know what I mean? Because it ain't about that. It's about who you know. What are you doing? Because long as what you doing making you some paper, it don't even matter what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be booked up. You get what I'm saying?
Shows and shit.
I'm booked up. So, you know, when you hear rah, 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 it's like, I'm booked up though. I'm doing shows. Like, I ain't the richest in the city, but I'm getting booked. Like, they pay me to come in the club. You know what I'm saying? And that's the level you want to get to. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that level, bro, nothing matters. Like, I can care less. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and I just want to just tell the artists that, like, y'all could do the same thing. Just stop paying attention to the politics. Clothing lines, artists, athletes, anything. Just stop paying attention to the politics and focus on what you came to do, your goals. You know what I'm saying?
I think we got stuck in this like kind of phase, bro, like in the industry where even the labels were doing it where they'll see something working and then they just try to replicate that.
Right.
And then that eventually just gets old as fuck. People don't want to hear it anymore. So I truly think the key to the shit, as corny as it sounds, is literally like being yourself.
Be yourself.
Cause you doing that, you really gonna bring a new energy to the game because you're the only one that has that energy.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I think that, and then just trying to, like you said, like don't pay attention to politics. Kind of just look further than your city.
Right. Right.
Everybody got a crowd. You just got. I think kind of it's about like finding that crowd.
Yeah,
like,
and I feel like I gained my crowd piece by piece. I don't give a damn if it was 10 people at a time. I got that crowd that's gonna buy my music regardless and help feed my family. So, you know, them the people that I kind of try to make happy. You know, like, you know, I'm past the point to where you can't please everybody.
For sure.
You know, you might go around certain people like, man, that ain't it, cuz. Or you might go around people be like, oh, nah, that ain't it. But then you go around the people that matter and be like, oh, all right, drop that one. And you be like, what the fuck? This was last on my list. So you never know what's going to... It's like you never know what's going to pop off till it pop off.
And you know, I think it's key. So you touched on it doesn't matter if it's 10 people or what. Like, I think people will get... people will get like caught up in trying to gain new fans that they don't really take the time to appreciate or cater to fans they already have. And that's really what it's all about. It's about building a deeper connection with the people that already fuck with you. Right. And that's how it spreads. And then also, it's always going to be people, no matter how big you get, it's going to be people that fuck with you on different levels. Yep. It might be some people that you might have 1 million fans, right? Let's say you got 1 million fans. Let's say 500,000 of them just listen to your music. Right. Then it might be 20, 30,000 of them that don't even like you. They just watch your shit to hate. Yep. Then it might be a certain amount of people that actually go buy your merch and go watch all your shit, all your interviews. See, it's like different levels of fans. Like, you know, see, you got it figured out. You know, like, bro, you got to figure it out to the point where everything you're saying is exactly how you need to think.
that's you on point with everything you saying. And this coming from me, like, you know, I keep it real, bro. Like no matter what. You know what I mean? And it's like you see how I'm getting on the interview, just telling you straight up what it is, what it ain't. It's just like you say, be yourself. You know what I mean? Like it's certain ways you gotta go about things to where you can't get distracted, bro. And like you saying, you absolutely right. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Like bro, I'm just saying, like, I'm kind of stuck because you hit it on the nose. Like,
I think it's like a change.
You hit it on the nose.
People,
yeah,
like,
you hit it on the
what I'm
nose.
saying?
Like, that's exactly what it is. Like, gotta stick to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you coming up. I want to ask you earlier on another topic. What was it like going the switch from the CD, the selling the CDs to SoundCloud? Because I know you said kind of through SoundCloud is where you found other streaming services, but
the money won't. So when I switched to SoundCloud, it won't about no money with that. It's just like, damn, I'm getting all these numbers. But how do I make bread? You know what I'm saying? Then I start getting into YouTube, monetization, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Promoting myself, pushing the brand, like how to grow followers. Like, you know, I did all that stuff on my own, bro, looking up shit, researching. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they just know how to rap.
a lot of other shit that
if you don't know the business, you might as well not rap. Because like you say, them people that you going to for help, they don't want you to win. They just want you to keep spending. I'm gonna get you this far, but I ain't gonna get you over that hump because I know you got money.
Or when you get over that hump, you're gonna want to go work with somebody that's not them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But at the same time, they don't want to stop that bag, bro. And that's just real, bro. Like
also too, I think like SoundCloud and shit like that kind of was like, it was like a possibility to reach further. Because I mean, if you're selling CDs, I mean, the only way to get somebody probably a CD from a different area is to literally go to that area.
Facts.
And like sell it over there. So it
Facts.
probably made it easier to like do that type shit.
It's easy, and then you know, like everybody's so caught up on iTunes. When Spotify, you could pitch your music for free. Don't let nobody tell you it costs to pitch your music.
Oh, like to the playlist?
It's free. It's free. You download Artist Spotify, you log in, and you look at your own numbers, and then they scroll down. They got so many options you can do to pitch your music for free. So when they say, "Oh, we can pay for you, we could give me a couple dollars to pitch your music playlist," that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Just like on United Masters, you could put your music up there and submit it to video games, just like that, and then snatch it up.
It's like not a guarantee though.
It ain't a guarantee, but it ain't like they overlooking it. They really send it.
Yeah, I think was it Who? We got an artist named Who.
Who? I know Who.
Yeah, I think he got on the was it an NFL game or was it? Was it an NFL game?
Yeah, he got on one of them games, but I
think he actually has like a partnership with United Masters or something like that.
Yeah, I'm proud of him, bro. Like I'm proud. Shout out to Who, man. I'm proud of him. Man, I ain't never get a chance to tell him. Yeah, that's my dog, man. I've been knowing him since the open mics. Back in the day, we always doing them, man. The Steelhouse.
Jeez.
Yeah, bro. Like we been doing it, bro. That's how I've been around, bro. I've been doing everything these artists is doing, like. And I don't look at myself no different. I'm not cocky. I don't look at myself. I just worry about what I gotta do. It ain't about being better than nobody. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so easy with. I will give an artist information because it don't matter if you get on or not, because it's like I'm not trying to hinder you. I'm trying to help you. So I kick you like, yo, this is what I did, bro. It's up to you to do it. If you don't do it, then I ain't gonna take you serious. Then you can't even come to me about music no more. We gotta deal with this on a friendship basis. Don't talk about it, because I'm more passionate about the music than anything.
Yeah.
The music and the kids. Period. I'm gonna play with them too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something I'm trying to build on myself. So.
How'd you get into the? So you're a football coach for like a
now
kids
I'm
league?
an owner of an organization.
Really?
Yeah, I just started an academy, Maybach Academy football.
What's that about?
Well, we teach football, so that's why the academy up there. So, you know, I try to put the top coaches together, just to get the kids a better understanding on how to learn football instead of just coaches for themselves and their pride. You know, it's about the kids learning and doing certain things with them to see what they could do, take their talents to the above and beyond. You know what I'm saying?
What's the what's the age range of the kids? Like how many employees y'all got? How's all set up?
So, you know, usually the coaches range from 5 to 4 to 8 coaches. You know what I'm saying? People have around that range, and I got 6 to 13-year-old. So 6U, 7U, 8U, 9U, 10U, 11U, 12U, 13.
So
I got
like
all
separate,
them.
like divisions?
They separate.
So is this something that kids are doing like along with playing on another team?
No, they on my team.
Oh, so y'all actually throw games and stuff too?
Yeah,
like,
so I put
okay.
and I stack the teams. So a lot of people talk about the peninsula coming together. Well, they about to see it. Like, you know, spring season start April. You know what I'm saying? We about to show them how it's done. Bringing the whole peninsula together, putting all the top kids on each age group, and we go compete. City to city, you know, state to state, you know, putting on for the peninsula as a whole, instead of just being so separated with all these different teams. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about, bro. Like, if I'm gonna do something, put my name on something, I'm gonna put my all into it, and it's gonna have the same results as everything else I do. You know what I'm saying? So
that started out with you just being like a coach?
Yeah, it started out, I was already a
team?
coach. And even when I got on the music, I'm like, man, I can't leave this. Like, I got, like, you know, people be like, you know, like, damn, no, you can't, like, but my goal is, you know, that motivates me because I know I can do it. I know anything that's gonna happen for me gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? I know, and, you know, I always put, like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with Rick doing what he doing because that's how you supposed to live anyway. You supposed to put God first, so what would God do? Like, how would you know?
You heard his album, I Missed My Flight to Chicago?
Yeah, I heard it.
Bro, it's like that.
Yeah, it is like
I'm gonna be honest, like,
I was actually there.
The first, like, 3 songs, or was it Canvas?
Mm-hmm.
Canvas and a joint before that.
I was there when he
Literally
missed his flight to Chicago. I was actually there.
For him recording it?
Like, I'm right there. Like, he like, I'm about to make a tape. I'm like, what? Yeah, I might just do a couple songs real quick and just put them. And he just went in and started freestyling all those songs.
He did them all right there in one sitting?
Probably 2 days.
Yo, what?
And this is, I'm an eyewitness. Probably 2 days tops.
That goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Like, that's that passion. That's that.
Yeah.
That's that shit. It's something that it's inside you, bro. It just comes from somewhere.
Once you an artist, you an artist.
Yeah.
It's just like painting a picture. Artistry is artistry. Like, you drawing a picture, you painting in your head. You an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I knew how to draw, I probably draw everything I'm talking about in my head. I'd be able to just do it. Freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So it's just however you use your artistry. But once you're an artist, you're an artist. Hey, you can't take it from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it down to me playing instruments. I can't make a beat, but in school I could play the baritone horn. You know what I'm saying? Trombone. Goddamn, the clarinet. I could play all that. You know what I'm saying?
You doing any of that now, like in your music?
I ain't been doing it lately, nah. But that don't mean like I like watching other people do it though. Like if it wasn't for Mitchfield, I'd probably still be doing the drums. But when I went to Mitchfield, I don't like chord style.
You don't like what?
Chord style band.
What's that?
Like, you know, they play songs like Batman and stuff like that. Instead of making up hip hop, they don't do that. You know, they do chord style. They don't do the turn up hip hop songs and all that. And that's what I like. Creating my own, you know, doing our own thing. So,
yeah.
So,
bro. Okay, so you said your passion is the music, and so I guess that's like your full-time job, kind of. You do that full-time? Mm-hmm. Coaching and running that organization. What's the name of the organization?
Maybach Seminoles.
Maybach what?
Seminoles.
Okay.
We got Florida State colors.
Yeah.
I brought the nose to the city.
And like, okay, even like being somebody that's been doing it, I hear you talking about, you see artists doing stuff that you were doing, like, do you notice any change in the area, or what's your view kind of on the area, maybe even then compared to now, as far as like the art scene?
Honestly, I'm proud of the area artist-wise because there's a lot of artists out here that's hot and they doing it on their own. Like, it's a wave of artists that's really out here turning up, doing it on their own, spending their own money. Like, really, really putting on, you know what I'm saying? Like they supposed to. And, you know, like I said, as long as they learn the business, they're going to be all right, regardless of the deal. Because nowadays, people blowing up off TikTok, internet, You do the blueprint, you gonna blow without a deal. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I think you gotta. I also be saying like you gotta be prepared for that moment. A lot of people blow, they'll get it, and then they'll lose it just as quick.
Because people caught on their ways. Like some people just scared to jump out there, bro. Like with me, bro. It's like I can't lose it because I'm not scared to go nowhere. Like I just had a show in Charlotte. On Christmas Day. So me and my staff, my security, everybody was busy. Christmas. Me and my manager shot down there. Like I'm gonna handle my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, and on Christmas, cause I need to get the chicken. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my kids still gotta eat. You know what I mean? Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses just because like, all right, this the music. So, I'm still trying to pay promotion. I'm still trying to. Nah, I'm at the age now that shit don't matter no more. Either you got that bread or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And my baby mamas ain't trying to hear that shit. They like, nigga, you signing Ross. You know what I'm saying? That's how they looking at it. It ain't about the grind. It ain't about the sacrifice of what you got to put into the music and all that. They don't understand that. They just like, nigga, we seeing you get signed to Rick Ross. That's how the world will look at it. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know the grind and what you got to do. You feel me? Yeah. So the more you ask for something, put it this way, the more you ask a nigga for something or anybody you fucking with, the more you ask, the more you gonna owe. You go out here and get it on your own, and the nigga see you grinding like, shit. That's a proud moment right there. Like, I signed the boss. He shaking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I'm telling you, bro. You gonna see. You gonna see, man. Like everything you doing. I've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? I be watching.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of podcasts and a lot of people doing different things, but like, if you gonna do it, you gotta do it.
Like,
and you got your own sauce on your shit, and you really be doing your thing. Like I seen the video you put out when I was at Cartel Cookout. That shit was dope. I'm like, yo, he kind of remixed that shit up and shit. Like that shit was dope. You know, we kind
of still trying to figure out how to do those. Like we haven't done many events.
Yeah, bro. So I'm gonna be the artist that I'm gonna be popping up in this motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna go do it and I'm gonna go talk to bro. Cause that's what they doing with Vlad. But why we can't support our people doing it the right way? Blow their platform up.
Yeah, bro. It's
everybody want to go to the main ones, but if you help build a platform,
bro, we can make a new platform.
Yeah,
we don't got it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of our goals. One of our goals is to actually be a fucking world known platform where we can actually help artists get to the world stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then also for me, part of this is actually documentation of our area.
Right.
Like me and bro was talking about, like this might be the platform with the most just like number of artists from our area on here, type shit. So it's like it's a real like documentation of like this point of history of 757 because you've been doing it for a minute out here, so you can see that it's. I said it before. We've seen different eras of underground people in Virginia come and go, phase out, quit, give up,
and that's what I'm saying.
And they was dope. And it's like, and then you talking about even your moment, like how quickly people forget. Like, so this is something that's just gonna exist forever. Like this is whatever we doing right here. Because I don't think none of us really understand it yet. We all kind of just trying to do our part.
No, see,
but whatever we doing right here, it feels special, bro. Like,
right,
it really do. Like,
and what I'm saying with this what I'm saying with this. When I say you go on places, because I done been on them big interview platforms and. How you got your shit set up, it ain't too different. Like, you doing it right. You just needed the right person to see it. You know what I mean? You gotta look at, what's his name? Gilly the Kid and his partner.
Wallow.
They started like this.
On Instagram. What I really like about them is they started on Instagram. They were going crazy on Instagram, both separately, and like literally the people like wanted them to do a podcast, and then they started a podcast.
Right.
Type shit.
Right. And that's how you gotta. Them people that fuck with you genuinely gonna let you know what they want. They gonna let you know what they want to hear. They gonna let you know what they want. You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying. You gotta tap into the people that fuck with you, down to the artists you interview. Like, are they really taking you serious, or they just see your shit piped up and they like, oh, I'm gonna go do an interview.
I would say that everybody I've talked to, I've genuinely had a good relationship with, and it was a good convo, and it was kind of like just on some genuine shit.
Right.
That's what I think. That's what I like about our show.
Mm-hmm.
That it is kind of more, to me, it feels genuine and like an in the moment type of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas some shows can be more like, I don't know, like either not. I don't want to say scripted, but I just feel like sometimes it feels like people will
write down
act.
the paper. Oh, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like for real, you know. And like I say, those people that's like I said, the ones you interviewed or whatever, the ones that's genuine and stuff, them the ones that's gonna let you know, like, all right, what to do next. When you put that post out, all right, how can I make my joint bigger? Them the ones gonna comment and let you know. Bro, I think we should do this. We should do this. Because it's a we thing now. Now, all right, how can we make this bigger? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how you going to get your joint push. Keep pushing, and your numbers going to go up. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like with me, shit, I'm going to reach out to some artists and like, yo, y'all come fuck with bro.
Yeah, plug me in.
You know, I got a lot of people I fuck with just all out here, you know what I'm saying, that's doing their thing. So I'm definitely gonna plug you in, bro, because like I say, me coming through here, the conversations we having, is more point of views out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like collectively, it would help build the platform.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? So I'm here for it. You know what I mean?
Nah,
So,
I appreciate the kind
yeah,
words.
I'm here for it.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm here
saying? Yeah, I think we really gonna be. I think 2023, bro. Like you talking about, like people going on other platforms and stuff. Like, bro, people are gonna be coming to Virginia to do our platforms,
Right.
and to do shows out here. Like, I really believe that shit, bro. Like that shit's really gonna happen. What I was about to say too. Okay, so you talking about what you gonna do next and shit. Okay, so you coming up. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna roll it back, man. So you coming up, you selling CDs, you coaching. You know what I'm saying? Dropping hella music. I feel like I seen you drop pretty much like an album almost damn near every year and like a bunch of singles.
Yeah, I drop an album every year.
So you got a lot of music out. So you kind of get up to this moment with Ross where you get, you know what I'm saying, you get signed. What was like your thought process after that? Like, what did you want? Like, how'd you feel like what was changed moving forward? And also I was going to ask you, like, is there some like cool advice that Ross gave you that you kind of stick with you?
So the thing about it is, it's like, so first of all, Ross kind of kick it like this. Like, he see it in my eyes, the hunger. Like, it's just like, you could tell, it's just like, all right, show me something. And the motivation he give me, like with Ross, he an entrepreneur. It ain't just rap. That man start rapping, he good, regardless.
He probably make more money.
Yeah, he good
outside
regardless.
rap.
Like, he could lose a contract and be like, okay, fuck y'all. I'm super good. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the motivation to me. Like, it's a thing where pay attention. Like, I got you, but you gotta pay attention. So when you get around me more, you'll know how to move. You know what I mean. And that's how I get to get around so many artists. Is me paying attention. You feel me? And him just breaking it down to me like, yo, this shit ain't what you think. Like, it ain't no, like, we still got work to do. You know what I mean? Because if I want to get to where I want to get to, I can't just, like I say, be handicapped. Don't handicap me because I'm gonna be stuck. You know what I mean? And a lot of artists get handicapped and they get shelved.
Yeah, like people get lazy.
They get shelved.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't get shelved because I'm gonna do me regardless. You get what I'm saying? People get lost because they don't know the business. Go back to that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like, to answer your question, like, it ain't about like conversations I had with Ross. It ain't about like, you know, it's just bigger than it is. Like, all right, bro, we family. Show me how to get this money. That's all I want to know. How the fuck do I get this money? You know what I mean? To provide for mine. And that's basically with him and the whole Maybach family. You know, we have conversations. They teaching me. They schooling me. You know what I mean? Because it's a whole family. It ain't like a label. Like, it's a family. Like, what you need to know. What you trying to do. You know what I mean? So it's just like, he put me in position. He put me around some good people that really care about me and want me to win. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the money or nothing. Feel what I'm saying? So definitely, that's what I learned from that. And then right after I signed the deal, it was just like, I went straight to the studio, dropped the DOA track, Dead or Alive.
I think to see that. Yeah.
I went and dropped
What was the video? What song on the video you shot? I think it was like either right after that, like I was outside.
Right after I signed the deal, I came home, shot the video out the hood.
Okay. For what song though?
Dead or Alive.
Okay. My bad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I went straight out. I recorded the song the same day I left Ross' crib, went to the studio, freestyled the whole song.
Did you go to like his like ranch where he had like the animals pulling up? What do you have, like cows and horses and shit?
Nah, see. Like, it's so big, bro. Like, the estate's so big, bro. You like when you walk in that jump, he got everything: basketball court, weight room, some shit in there. Like you might get lost trying to get to where you going. You feel what I'm saying? But so it's just like the studio won't up at the time. It was like going through. They was maintenance and fixing it.
Oh, his
so
studio.
Yeah. So I ain't even going there, but I went straight to my man's studio and dropped the joint. You know what I mean? Came home, shot the video. Like, and that just showed him, like, damn, he not playing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, bro, it's certain things in life, and that's what people need to understand. Certain things in life, you got to be comfortable in life to even do anything. Like, you got to get your life together before you can even do everything with this music shit. Because if not, like I said, you're going to get depressed. Because it's really that stressful if you serious about it. And this is how you make your money. If your life not together, you ain't going to be able to do the things you need to do. Them same people that been around you when you first start, they're not going to be able to be around you every day till you get yourself together. And, you know, the real ones going to understand that. But the ones that need to leave anyway, they ain't going to understand that. They're just going to stay away. And that's what I had to realize. Like, a lot of people, like you say, a lot of people came and a lot of people went. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that's I think people miss that just because this really is like a mindset thing. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you can get discouraged, like depressed with this shit. So it kind of ultimately starts with, it's like having a solid mind. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, knowing what you want. I feel like you don't really hear too many artists talking about that depression.
Yeah, man.
Have you went through that? Like,
I went through that like? Before I ever got signed. Like, yo, I really want this shit. Like, what the fuck? What is going on? You know, I done, bro. This is a real story. My first big meeting was with QC, CLP. And I thought I was ready because I was winning all the rap contests around here.
What year was this?
Shit, I can't even tell you. Like, it was some years ago. Probably about 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
And I met with him, and my music wasn't there. Like, I ain't know it wasn't there, but when you get around them industry speakers and the shit you hearing, and he sitting there like, you know, I came in there like I was cocky. I know my shit hard. Played it for him. First thing he said was, because the dude I was telling you about brought me to him, and he kind of told me like, look, bro, my mans don't bring nobody to me unless he feel like they somebody or they got potential. You know, this is my friend. Always, and he told me like, always listen to your friends, your real friends. That's what Pete told me. So he kicking the game to me. Then I played my music, and he was just like, you hard, but you got a lot of work to do. Straight up to my face. Like, this ain't the meeting for me to sign you. Like, and you know, bro, I caught the fucking bus down there.
Where was this at?
Atlanta. I caught the bus down there, bro. You know, I had to go back home on the bus.
Damn, I felt you was sick on the bus. Like,
I had to go back home on the bus, bro, and deal with that. When I got back home, god dang, it was just a lot going on. Like, rent was behind, everything. Spent my last for that meeting, for him to tell me I ain't got it.
But that goes into that. I feel like that goes kind of into artist development.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even like the hardest people that you might think are the hardest, they weren't like that in the beginning. So it's like sometimes all the time, you need that time to grow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that like humbled you because you said you went in there cocky.
Cocky.
You ride it back on the bus, like reevaluating your whole
shit.
shit.
Me like, what? This motherfucker signing Motherfucker like this and this and this and that. And this motherfucker told me I ain't got it. Shit, me. Feel what I'm saying? But, you know, it was like, it was a long bus ride. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just like you driving from Atlanta. It's more than 7 hours when you're on the bus.
Is it 7? I took the China bus to New York before.
Yeah, New York. That's
I think I was like 7, 8.
See, that's 7, 8. So add 2-3 more hours to the 8 hours.
I thought Atlanta was closer. I'm tripping.
Atlanta like 7 hours.
Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah,
7, 8 hours. Yeah, like 7, 8 hours in between.
So have you spoke to him since?
Nah.
Yeah.
But you know, it's coming. You know, I wanna, cause it's like this. Ain't no. I'm not mad that he did that because you know he the reason that he motivated me. Like, and then you know I went around Boosie. Like, you know, Boosie kind of took me under his wing. He had me at all the shows. You know, I learned all that performance stuff from him.
Oh, so I didn't even know you actually met. I thought you might have just got the feature like sent over.
Nah, that's bro. That's like
crazy. I was just watching his. I started watching. He was on 85 South Show. Mm-hmm. I started watching. I'm like 15 minutes in.
Boosie big bro, and he gonna be himself for sure. Like for real, motherfucker don't look. Like, and that's the thing with me. Like, damn, for him to be who he is, he had to be himself, cause he's still the same person.
Meeting these people that you met kind of from different areas, like even like the bigger people, do they ask about Virginia? Like,
yeah.
Like what are other people's thoughts on Virginia, you think? Like, and what we doing out here?
They love Virginia. You know, they mostly bring up Bubba Chuck, sports. You know, we got the sports on smash out here. Like, they know.
Even though we don't have a team.
Yeah, like Boosie look up to Iverson. That's his idol. Like, I'm talking about that's his idol, bro. Like, he love AI. You feel what I'm saying? Because he played basketball. So nobody know that. You know what I mean?
Boosie did?
Mm-hmm. So you know, it's just like, bro, people are people. Like me, you know, I got my MMG thing going on and all that. But when I come in here, like, I'm a regular person. These people are regular people with money. They made it. They still regular people with personality just like you. So, you know, even when they get in their ways and all that, but you still got to realize, like, all right, they just a regular person with money in their ways. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you got to carry yourself around them. You can't act like a groupie. You can't act like shy, scared. Because, you know, they might not trust you around them. You just got to be who you are. You got to let them know who you are.
And then also people, somebody make somebody else feel weird.
Yeah.
If you feel nervous and some shit around somebody,
Right.
like, they might feel weird about, like, I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right, bro. And, you know, with me, like for real, and it's a thing, like, bro, like you say, just be yourself, bro. Just be yourself, bro. I'm telling you, gonna make it far. You just be yourself. And that's just bottom line, bro. That's my message to the people. Be yourself, man. Stop fronting. Like, you don't have to be where everybody else is, man. Like Cuz did hella years, you know what I'm saying, locked up for a minute, man. Like, you know, when we was kids, bro, you know, I look Cuz like, you know, he was the football star. He you know what I'm saying? But he just did a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, he still come home the same person. That let me know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people think that's cool to go to jail. And, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yeah, I did what I did. I did my time, but I'm still I'm out here on my shit. You feel me? I'm out here trying to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of times, like, I see stuff like that. I look into things like that, you know. I see a lot of people fronting that ain't even did no real time in jail and all that, but they always talking about this and that, boom, 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 but they ain't even never been to the penitentiary. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, even in there, people is human. People they self. You feel me? Like, it ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yeah, shit get crazy. People get in their ways, but ain't nothing changed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but
yeah, I definitely
people be fronting, bro. Like it's a lot of fronting going on.
I look at everybody as like, you know, real people, regular people, like you're saying. But I think there is just like, it's like I don't know if it's like an industry rule or it's like this kind of industry facade that people feel like they have to.
They gotta be
act
this
like,
person,
or
bro.
I don't know, but it's like
They
I think that's just like a mirage. Like it's they tricked us into doing that.
Yeah,
you don't really.
And in my
have to
mind,
be
like
that.
how I feel, bro, personally, bro, is the people who we fronting and doing all that extra shit. The people know that, bro. People know you. So some people get mad about that, and they'll try to carry you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you lying you not yourself. You know, like I tell people all the time, I can be on the road with Ross everywhere. I could be in these clubs fucking up their money and doing all this, just wilding the fuck out. But I choose to coach kids because that's what I was doing. I'm going to grow that because that's what I'm already doing. That seed already been planted, so why not do that?
That's probably like one of those things that can like keep you grounded.
Yeah, why not do that? You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't, rapping ain't promised.
And you said it was called Maybach Seminars, right?
Yeah.
So is that like you in a partnership with Maybach?
Yeah, I'm already partnered up. You know what I'm saying? So me being on the Ross
That's
is like
crazy. That's probably a new business venture for Maybach too. Are you the first one to do some type of sports venture?
Well, they got a sports program.
Oh, for real?
They got a sports side of Maybach.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got a sports side of Maybach that I'm trying to, touch bases with. But I'm trying to set my foundation first.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to touch bases with that side of things too. So
what are you trying to grow? You trying to grow the organization to be maybe like a nationwide?
Well, not nationwide, because I don't want to stretch myself too thin. I'm going to do it for here first. Then whatever I can do after that, I'm going to do it. Because I'm not going to just say, oh, I'm going to do this when I ain't got no plans for it yet. Right now, my focus is home. And then whatever we can work out and however big it gets, that's just the extra. I don't do it for no credibility and nothing like trying to be this person. I'm just doing it just to do it, And I got kids. I got 4. So, in order for them to stay on track, I give them something instead of us. Like, now they got trainers. They got people out here training the kids. You got everything. The kids got everything. When we was younger, we ain't had no trainers. We ain't had nothing. We had to go outside, play hot ball.
No, hot ball was fun though.
Hot ball.
You know what's crazy? I got hit like twice in hot ball, and I still remember to this day.
Yeah, hot ball.
Crack,
egos. You got better because you had to deal with egos growing up. I'm better than you. I'm better this than you. You want to outdo your people, so you playing so hard, you don't even realize your skill level is going up. So when we start getting equipment on, everybody want to be Michael Vick, even the linemen. So they super fast. They trying to run the ball, do all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like everybody had a point to prove back then. It was more competition. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, so everybody was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really. Every team was stacked up back then, and they did it the right way back then. Because you grew up around here?
Yeah.
Uptown?
Right here.
Okay.
Actually been here. Well, I'm from Bosnia, but I've been here since I was like 4.
You remember Oyster Point, Denby, Patriots?
Their teams?
Yeah, the red team.
I played for Deer Park.
Deer Park?
I played like C American.
Yep, okay. All right,
Yeah.
so you remember how it was. Those
Yeah.
teams in the areas were stacked. Back then, you couldn't go to Hampton and live in Newport News and play for Hampton. They're going to look at your report card and kick you off the team. That happened to me.
I never tried it. I mean, I guess Deer Park is right there. That is the closest one to me.
Yeah, I tried to go to Hampton and play for them. And then they found my report card, like, you don't live here.
I think it's key, like saying like to build the foundation within an area, and that's like I be saying shit like that too. Like you don't have to have your idea doesn't have to be fully thought out all the time. You can kind of have your starting spot, build that foundation, and then like your idea can evolve.
Right.
It could change into things that maybe you didn't even imagine in the beginning. It might go somewhere where you ain't even think that shit was gonna go.
Yeah, because I got Hampton and Newport News on smash when it comes to the youth football.
Pella?
Yes, my boy.
I think he's a coach too, right?
Yeah,
Is he kind of in the same thing?
Yeah. He got the Deer Park Titans. Like his organization dope too.
Do y'all do y'all teams go against each other?
I'm in a different league.
Oh, okay.
I was in a different league this past year. For the future, we probably will. Because the league I'm in is growing constantly. It's just growing and growing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's a couple like people I grew up with that's doing the same thing, like got the same vision. You get what I'm saying? Just trying to get these kids, don't have them going through what we went through. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the main goal is just, it takes more than one leader to do it because there's so many kids.
Sure.
So if we all snatch them up and we got them all doing something, boom, we doing our job, and it's volunteer work. So it's like, we doing our job for the community.
Nah, I love that. I love that. Do you have any other like business ventures that you have plans on getting into, or different industries? Or?
Shoot, for real, my main thing is the football, like I say, and more things dealing with the music. Eventually, I'm gonna have my own label. I'm gonna have artists under me. you know. But I won't. I'm not gonna do that right now because I want to be able to put the time into them. I don't want to sell them a dream. You know what I'm saying? So
Like, do it the right way.
when I get prepared and everything to do that, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And by then, you know, the podcast to be to the point where I come to you like, hey, bro, I need my artist get an interview on your joint.
Oh, yeah.
You know, boom, 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 because that's all they do. It's like a promo tour. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, we also on promo tour too. My bad to cut you off. Like we have it's a few platforms in the city now to where if you really wanna, like, you can actually go on a promo run in the area now.
Yeah.
It's like kind of funny.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like we not all really reaching the world yet, but we reaching the area. You can go on the area
all
promo run. Yeah, like hell yeah, bro. Nah, I love it. We about an hour in. I don't know if you want to touch on anything else. I know you got the mixtape dropping on New Year's.
Mixtape dropping New Year's Eve. Yep. Don't play with him. Big Low.
That's what it's called.
Everybody hate Low.
Oh yeah, everybody hate Low. Yeah.
Everybody hate Low. This tape really means something.
How many songs on it?
12.
Okay.
Means something though. It's like a message. Like, don't hate me, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I did this just like you. Like, ain't no need to speak on me because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like, a lot of people hate on you because you're doing what you're supposed to do, bro. They want you to do what you ain't supposed to do, so they can get ahead.
I want to touch on. I want to say when we were talking about competition earlier, I just found out recently that the original definition of competition, like when competition was created, it wasn't. I forgot how they said it, but it wasn't for somebody to lose. Competition started as a way to make everybody better. Mm-hmm. It's just like, you know, you playing ball, you want to get better, you're gonna have to play versus somebody better than you.
That's what I'm talking about with the kids.
So we kind of got to switch our mind state on competition. It doesn't mean that somebody should lose.
Right.
Like the whole point of it is to get better.
It's not a lose in this.
Yeah.
Like, people had to understand it's not a lose in the rap game, bro. You only gonna get as far as you want to go. Like, period. Like, it's like you look at Jay-Z, you look at Drake, then you look at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can look at artists that come out and rap, and then they like, fuck the rap game. I already did what I had to do. I made my money. I'm done. I want to live this life. Like, you know, because why? Because they've been doing it so long. It's like, yo, I got this bread. I need to do something now before, you know what I mean, I fuck up and then be doing this too long, spending more money in this shit. You know what I'm saying? It just, you got to get in when you fit in and do what you got to do and just make it make sense for you. So that's why it ain't a competition, because how can it be a competition? Because if I look at these artists going at each other, it's just to blow up whatever they got going on. So, you know, a lot of this shit, I be looking at shit like it's staged or some shit.
Oh, like the beef is like promo.
It's like promo. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? They know what they be doing. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't see myself doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't play them type games. You feel what I'm saying? That shit gonna get serious. You know what I'm saying? So you say something crazy, it's gonna get serious. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's how I feel. I just feel like you can't lose, bruh, unless you lose on your own. Ain't nobody losing with you. You lost because you gave up because you was trying to keep up. People give up trying to keep up. Then they pride like, fuck it, I don't want to rap no more because this man outdid me. So when you pay attention to shit like that, you gonna feel every time. Coming from here, you gonna feel every time.
Come from anywhere, probably.
Yeah.
You know,
and this is me growing up here. Like, you worrying about the next man, you get too in depth with that shit, and you don't focus. Like,
yeah, you can't compare yourself to others.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it, bro. I'm all about, if we gonna work together, bro, we gonna get it together. Like, let's get this bread, bro. Like, let's get to it. Like, ain't no need for me. I ain't competing with you. I know what I could do. You know what you could do. Let's just do the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
There's a quote. I forgot who said the quote, but there's a quote. Comparison is the killer of joy.
Yeah.
No matter what you have, you could have $100 million right now. Mm-hmm. Then you start thinking about a guy that got $200 million. Like, damn, he got $200 million though.
Yeah.
I need to get that. So you'll never be happy with what you got. Somebody's always gonna have more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But no, I love it, bro. I feel like this is like a cool convo. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it for you sliding. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Mm-hmm. All bros links will be in the description. Everybody hates Low. New Year's Eve. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All platforms?
Yeah.
All platforms. Hell yeah.
What you doing tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Friday. My birthday.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna slide to you got a show tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
SoCo. Big SoCo.
That's in, what city is that in?
Hampton.
Hampton. Okay,
Yeah.
we ain't got to cross the water.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's on the
saying?
hand to party with me,
Look,
man.
We
I'm in the
appreciate
city,
y'all for
man.
tuning in, man. Yeah, like I always say, fuck with the artists from the Sound 57, and yeah, we gonna see y'all soon.
Yeah.
Peace.